seems we need to call someone with true power.
With all due respect, sir, we can't put the fate of the world on him again. Not after he saved us from the invasion of the non-subscribers.
It's a risk we'll have to take. Privates, get on duty. We need Astrons online. Stat.
Hello? Astron's here.
Astrons, we've been trying to get a hold of you for an important reason. The world is in danger.
Yeah, I'm good. Bye. Ah, welcome. What can I get you? Are you Astrons? I'm a member of the World Defense Organization, and we've been looking tirelessly for you.
Well, I don't know anything about this Astrons fellow. What I do know is that we currently have merch, and if you use code Kira, you can get free shipping on some pretty drippy attire, if I do say so.
Listen, Astrons, we have no one else we can ask. Please, we need you.
Okay, I'll be nice since it's been a while since I've dabbled in saving the world, but I just can't do it. Honestly, I've just been having such a hard time playing just other games on the channel. It's been kind of hard to get reactions out.
You haven't uploaded in a week.
So sorry, who are you again?
Okay, fine. What if I buy your merch?
Alright, where he at? Huh? Oh, hi there. I didn't expect to see you here again. It's been a while, huh? Well, I got some good news and some bad news. So sit down. Let's have a little bit of a talk. So, as you may know, I'm Astrons, and I'm here for another video, and this is the last one. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry, but this is the last video, guys. Yep, I know it's been a long journey. And we've gone so far. The growth on the channel has been amazing, and your support has been immaculate, but it's finally time to end it. It's time for everything to go. Wait, why are you unsubscribing? No, I mean the end of the series, you know, the Battle Royale series. Yeah, don't worry, the videos here ain't stopping. Well, I don't know about all that. Maybe they will, but they're not gonna stop anytime soon, and I can guarantee that. But welcome everyone to another video. Today we are going to be reacting to the Pokemon Battle Royale Legendary Edition explanation. I said that so wrong, but we're gonna go with it, right? So this is another Loxton video, and if you know, I love me some Loxton videos. They go crazy. That's all I can say. They go crazy. This guy's voice, his mind, his thought process, it's crazy. It really is, and I always love reacting to it with you guys, and I know you do as well. But before we begin and we get into this, like button's free. Yeah, make sure to click that. Also subscribe if you are new. And you know, just saying, if you want to get notified whenever an Astrons video goes live, make sure to put those notifications on just by clicking that little bell next to the subscription button. And yeah, you know, when an Astrons video goes live, you gotta stop, drop, get your snacks, and enjoy. It really is just common mathematics, and you can solve it. So I think it's time that we start talking. Enough plugging, enough introing. Let's start and let's see how this is gonna go.
The record stops. It's time again. We did it again. We helped write an amazing animation over on Terminal Montage's channel, and this video is my attempt at explaining it. Because that's possible.
All right.
It just makes sense that you should go watch that video before you see this. It's great. I'm pointing it.
That is a very valid point. Make sure to watch the original video. Make sure to watch Loxton's original video. Show him the support he much deserves. And if you want to see me my own reaction to the Legendary Battle Royale, make sure to do that, because obviously we watched the Battle Royale before we did the explanation. You don't want to miss that. Pretty fire.
In the wrong direction entirely. It's over there. Click it. It's probably gone by now because intro. The animation begins and we see Ultra Balls falling from the sky, the most common ball to use for capturing legendary Pokemon.
I guess you could say that for the variety of Pokemon, but if we're being honest here, the majority of the time we probably using a Master Ball, but I guess that should solely go for box art legends. I think it would have been a kind of a nice touch if only the box art legendaries like Dialga, Palkia, Rayquaza, those kind of mons were fallen in Master Balls. Then you had the side legends like Mesprit and Deoxys and those things fallen in Ultra Balls. I think that would have been a nice little touch, but I see where he's coming from for sure. I mean, to catch them all, you gotta use Ultra Balls. You can't just spam Master Balls because you don't have that many. So he's spitting, but I think y'all see where I'm coming from, right? Would have been a nice touch.
Pikachu, because Game Freak sometimes treats Pikachu as a legendary Pokemon.
That is true.
You know? Various legendary and mythical Pokemon pop up all around, and we get our first casualty, of course, at the hands of Mewtwo. One of, if not the, most powerful psychic-type Pokemon on Earth. Heatran, one of the lamer legendary Pokemon, has a very soft body, and thus it is of no issue at all to Mewtwo's telekinetic crush. Easy peasy. Genesect fires its plasma cannon at Giratina, who is having none of that. Really, Giratina has a pretty good chance of winning this, as it can open portals to the Distortion World, a world where time and space are all jumbled up, and it's a mess. And definitely qualifies as out of bounds, disqualifying all Pokemon who go into it. Darkrai, who doesn't like sunlight, as it's most active during the night,
I remember this part,
inside of Landorus's mind, likely causing nightmares, which Landorus definitely deserves, after all of its meta ruining. And then
oh my gosh.
It's still a great meme. Fun fact, according to the Pokedex, every time Entei barks, a volcano erupts somewhere.
I feel like this is like probably one of the more well-known legendary Dex entries. Like, who doesn't know that, right? That's it's such a sick but well-renowned just entry. I mean, I personally have heard this like 1,000 times, so it wasn't shocking to me. But it's just, I've always loved that idea. Like, Entei can bark and it makes eruptions, yet it's still somehow a mediocre legendary. You know, it is what it is.
It even specifies somewhere around the globe, so at least it's Earth. And that seems like kind of a lame attack. Hey, don't you dare come any closer, or I'll cause damage somewhere. I don't know where, but it'll be on you. Go away. Lugia basically rules over the three legendary birds, and it's also said that storms start when Lugia appears. And also, if it flaps its wings, it causes 40-day storms. And that its wings blow down houses. Sounds like a hurricane to me. A super hurricane. So Lugia is just going around making hurricanes now and showing the birds.
Why not? Why?
Now here comes Zeraora. It's stated that it approaches its enemies.
Okay, I see what you did.
Even if its opponents dodge its attacks, they will be electrocuted. So, let's just say it's fast. So it is capable of putting up a good fight, even against Mewtwo. But even still, Mewtwo's psychic power is just ridiculous, so.
Yeah, but can we take a minute to, like, Zeraora got one of the drippiest designs. Let's take a minute to acknowledge that really quickly. How can you not love Zeraora's design? I mean, sure, say what you want about, you know, furries and all that kind of stuff. But me personally, dog, I love that whole electric, like, theme that it's got going, bro. That thing is drippy, dog. I love it. Let me know what y'all think.
It does get shocked. Plus, I mean, it is stated that Mewtwo was created solely for battling, and that its battle abilities were raised to the ultimate level, whatever that means. It also is
Mega Evolve.
No mercy. It's just, I don't care. I'm Mewtwo. Dodge the laser! Zygarde, the protector and guardian of the ecosystem and maintainer Pokemon of order, hunted out Mewtwo specifically, as Mewtwo is man-made. It's heresy, unnatural to the world. It must be destroyed. But you know how Zygarde is made up of 100 Zygarde cells? Sure would be funny if one of them got taken out, which is exactly what Hoopa's thinking. The little trickster genie, or as the Pokedex puts it, a troublemaker that sends anything and everything to faraway places using its loop, which can warp space. Always messing with things, so it does so, and out come 99 cells worth of other forms. Also, Hoopa then escapes before there can be any repercussions. It's just traveling all over the world, and we get to see a scene of Melmetal consuming the flesh of Magearna, because that's what it does. It absorbs metals to essentially eat them, and Magearna is a living automaton, a soul in control of a metal body. Eventually, Palkia catches wind of Hoopa's space shenanigans and puts a stop to it.
I'm gonna have to ask you to stop.
With total control over the boundaries of space, it doesn't appreciate Hoopa's actions, so it breaks Hoopa's loop while it's midway through one, killing it. Which brings us to the desert, where Reshiram and Zekrom are still having a stare down. They've tried handling their debate of truth versus ideals peacefully, but now, well, there's only so much that can be said during a stare down. It's battle time. Theoretically speaking, these Pokemon have the most powerful fire and electric attacks of all. Pure plasma. It's no wonder that their Pokedex entries mention how they scorch the world with fire and lightning, and in doing so, the heat energy moves the atmosphere and changes the world's weather. Hence the cloud being cut in half, along with Tornadus. And
Torn
oh, here comes
dead.
Kyurem, capable of absorbing
there.
either Reshiram or Zekrom, as they were all once one original dragon. It does so to Zekrom, and then easily kills Reshiram, and notably...
I knew it wasn't gonna happen. It wouldn't make any sense, but there's really like that 1% part of me that was really hoping we'd see like a fan adaptation of the original dragon. That's always been something that I feel if we ever get another Gen 5 remake, which is definitely possible, never ruled that possibility out. If we do ever get a Gen 5 remake, oh my gosh, please at least show us a hint of what the original dragon looked like. Because how can y'all not imagine how cool Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kyurem in one would look? And again, it wouldn't have made any sense really if they put it in this Battle Royale, but it was just that tiny fraction of me that really wanted to see that. You know what I'm saying?
It would have made more sense for it to complete itself as the original dragon,
there you
but
go.
that's never happened in Pokemon, so we don't know what it looks like or it even is possible. It's just... This is easier.
Yeah.
It's easier to explain.
Very true.
Keldeo is having none of this, though. It wants to be a real hero, so it does so and decides to fight Black Kyurem, a matchup similar to what happened in Keldeo's Pokemon movie.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
If you were one of the 6 people who saw it. Meanwhile, Reggie Steele is still walking around, just
stunting.
That's what it does. And it happens upon top...
Stunting on him! Sorry, I gotta say it like 2 or 3 times, bro. Y'all can't tell me while watching that video you weren't vibing with Reggie Steele hitting them moves, bro. Reggie Steele was for real just stunting on people. I love that. That was one of my favorite parts. Look at him.
Psychic fields before attacking it. Doesn't matter though, as Reggie Steele is unable to be even scratched, and also resists psychic and fairy type attacks. Tapu Lele's 2 types. But Groudon is kinda crazy. I mean, it created the land and expanded the continents. It even is said to make volcanoes erupt upon just waking up. So that happens. But not before it creates a massive fissure. Gotta do that first. A poor planet. Global warming. It's Groudon's fault. All this magma bursting forth causes many of the lame mons to catch on fire or melt. But notably, Regice is perfectly fine with this. After all, the Pokedex states that its icy body is so cold that it will not melt even if it is immersed in magma.
That's sick. I didn't know that.
But meanwhile, up in space, Lunala, the emissary of the moon, and as the Pokedex puts it, was known by the name of the beast that calls the moon, does just that. Though, yeah, is it actually capable of doing this? Controlling the moon? Probably not. Very probably not, but there's still a chance. There's a chance it has this power, it just never showed it. But still, probably not. But it's still funny. Just
Who
like
knows?
Regigigas.
My body is ready.
It's funny. It's able to just hoist the moon away. After all, it's said that Regigigas is strong enough to pull the continents around. It's the reason the continents are where they are. It's stupid strong.
It's stupid
But oh
weak.
buts, here come the Ultra Wormholes. They were probably made by Solgaleo or Lunala, wanting to keep the moon by the planet. But all this noise! Dang it! It's waking up poor sleepy Jirachi, which only wakes up every 1,000 years, so it goes back to bed. Also, did you notice the little glitch? All of these ultra wormholes are messing with the space-time continuum. That's some risky business. Meanwhile, the legendary beasts get squished, which makes Ho-Oh
unfortunate,
as they are, in a way, Ho-Oh's creations, as Ho-Oh resurrected 3 recently deceased Pokemon into those 3 beasts. Theoretically, a Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon, by the way. But anyway,
oldest
Ho-Oh
theory known
revives
to man.
them again, but then Mewtwo moseys on over and just defeats all of them. I mean, really, if you look at Mewtwo canon and think about it realistically, it truly is a ridiculous creature, easily godlike abilities, with such psychic adeptitude. Now then, everybody makes fun of Groudon for being 4 times weak to its rival legendary Pokemon Kyogre, so it's only a matter of time before they meet, and Groudon gets flushed. Also, Lugia is still pissed, and it creates another hurricane. And uh-oh. Is that Rayquaza? It's canonical. It's canonical.
Hey, what y'all doing in here?
Rayquaza is basically the boss of Kyogre and Groudon, the guardian of the earth and the atmosphere, and the theoretical creator of air. So, it does not like Lugia's actions here. And being statistically one of the most powerful Pokemon ever, it defeats Lugia with ease. And then, because Deoxys and Rayquaza have just constant beefs with each other, they fight. Notably, Rayquaza does eat meteorites, and Deoxys came from space inside of a meteorite. Maybe Rayquaza at one point ate one of Deoxys' friends.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, mini theory.
Space, and Cosmoem just shatters because it's just a stupid sleeping egg. And Mewtwo just teleports the moon away. It's gone now. And now it's time for a Victini lesson. Pokédex quote. This Pokemon brings victory. It is said that trainers with Victini always win, regardless of the type encounter. It creates an unlimited supply of energy inside its body, which it shares with those who touch it. When it shares the infinite energy it creates, that being's entire body will be overflowing with power. So I guess that's why Mewtwo is letting it live. They are sort of teaming up, going buddy-buddy. Mewtwo is smart enough to know all that. Enter Necrozma. Necrozma absorbs light and energy for its own gain, and it has an extraordinarily vicious disposition, according to the text. It's also extremely ferocious and impossible to control. It even managed to absorb all of the natural light in another dimension, that of Ultra Megaopolis, and the people there now live in total darkness, besides their artificial light. Brutal. Necrozma will do whatever it needs to achieve victory, even absorb the energy from Victini, beefing it up. It even absorbs the light from Mewtwo's attack, and it knows what to do next. It immediately defeats Yveltal. According to the Pokédex, when its life comes to an end, it absorbs the life energy of every living thing and turns into a cocoon once more. Necrozma gets away from this life-absorbing power, but the Pokemon all remaining on Earth are no more. Necrozma then takes over, absorbs...
This thing went crazy, bro.
And then absorbs all of the light energy from Solgaleo as well. What Solgaleo was doing up there?
Oh no.
Who knows? But I love it. But play that bit again.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Very few Pokemon remain, and Ultra Necrozma knows what it must do. It must absorb all the light. It must win. And the only place left to go is up. It absorbs the sun and heads towards Arceus. But the Guardians of Space and Time will not have their creator.
How do you guys, hold on. How do you guys pronounce Arceus, by the way? Because Arceus or Arceus is the correct pronunciation. But, oh man, maybe it's just me, but saying Arceus just sounds so much cooler. It sounds much more godlike to me, you know? So comment down below, what do you prefer to call Arceus? Like, you could just spell it like Arceus, but instead of a C, you put a K, or just say it like the normal way. I feel like a lot of other people prefer Arceus. I don't know. I just like the way Arceus sounds. Arceus. Okay, I'll shut up now.
Palkia splits space, but Ultra Necrozma withstands the blow and begins to glow. According to the Pokédex, it's capable of firing laser beams from all over its body, and that the light pouring from its body affects living things and nature, impacting them in various ways. In this case, vaporizing Palkia, whose very existence keeps space.
Rest in peace, Kaiba.
With Palkia gone, reality begins to warp further, and Dialga, the creator and protector of time, has had enough and puts a stop to the flow of time. A moment.
The Warudo type beat.
Celebi is here too. It's capable of time travel after all. But too much energy is being cooped up in a single point in space-time. It's more unstable than ever. So Ultra Necrozma is able to escape and defeat Dialga, whose existence ensures that time continues to flow on normally. With both Palkia and Dialga defeated, space and time have no force holding them together any longer.
Crazy.
Reality is breaking, and as Ultra Necrozma approaches Arceus, the creator of the universe, reality splits into 2 separate timelines. Not uncommon for the Pokemon multiverse. Fun fact, it is in-game canon that each game is its own little universe.
Yep.
My version of Pokemon Emerald is a different reality, a different universe from your version of Pokemon Emerald. Fun stuff. And there was also the firing of the ultimate weapon 3,000 years ago, which caused a timeline split in and of itself. So all that energy in one place is what it took to cause a reality split. So this Pokemon battle that's happening right now is definitely capable of that too.
Yeah,
in one
that's
of these
fair.
new realities, Necrozma avoids the judgment of Arceus and absorbs all of the light energy from the creator deity. Ultra Necrozma wins. But in the other reality, Arceus uses its 1,000 arms, which the Pokedex says it has, though it's likely metaphorical. We took it literally because it's funny, to eventually grab Ultra Necrozma. It then summons its unknown army, which is the metaphorical 1,000 arms we talked about, to put all of its power into a single Thanos-style snap. Arceus wins. And the simulation crashes. So why did Arceus win? Because obviously, while in-game its stats aren't actually that good, in canon and Pokedex lore
It's
stuff,
God.
it is the creator deity and also all types at once, so it has tons of resistances. And also, in the Arceus movie, it takes the full power of Dialga and Palkia just to hold Arceus back for a while. And that was a vastly weakened form of Arceus at that. So why did Necrozma win? Well,
I ain't
even
never
in
watched
game,
that
it has
movie.
higher stats than Arceus, and that's without absorbing an entire new sun. And if you dive deep into Arceus' lore and inspirational origins, it is in many ways a creator deity of light, something a being like Necrozma could very well absorb. And that whole timeline split thing at the end was inspired by a recent theory of mine that explains some of the goings-on in the Pokemon timeline recently. I'll link that video up here if you're interested in the details, but long story short, the Pokemon Let's Go games may be part of a new timeline, one where Necrozma wasn't defeated during the events of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Damn, this video is old.
In absorbing all of the light from the world. How that leads into Let's Go, you'll have to see that video to find out. Other notes, Mewtwo made it super far. Game Freak loves Mewtwo, and is constantly upgrading its capabilities. A lot of Pokemon only got brief cameos where they died, and that's because they really had no chance. Be honest with yourself. Meloetta had no chance.
Yes, she did.
He's dead. And really, no Earth-dwelling Pokemon had a chance, because whenever Yveltal gets defeated, well, that's it for all of them on Earth, ain't it? I mean, if we take the Pokedex literally, which is the whole point of this simulation. Mewtwo is capable of going into space, so it might have had a chance at winning until you get to the very end. Though really, in a way, Mewtwo does kind of win. It would definitely have the highest KD ratio overall, but once that D is 1, you're done. Anyway, what do you think of this animation? And did you find all of the little Easter eggs? There's quite a few of them. There's also one Master Ball on the whole thing.
Really?
And if you did like
I didn't
the
notice
animation,
that.
be sure to check out our other collaborative project, which is all of the non-legendary and mythical Pokemon doing a battle royale. Admittedly, a lot more interesting on my end than this one, I think, personally. Anyway, that was a super fun little thing to do. Should we do more? Let me know down below, and until next time, never stop using your noggin. Also, special announcement. Next month, we're doing an entire month about dragons and dragon-type Pokemon.
That's sick.
And then the following month, we're doing an entire month about fairy-type Pokemon. So, look forward to that.
Like 4 years ago.
Subscribe.
Yeah, you should do that. Yeah. Click the like button and subscribe. And don't, I know there's going to be a couple of you guys who are like, that shot's pretty much done now. I guess I'll unsubscribe and leave. But I'm just saying, we still got tons of sick reactions, tons of sick content that we are making, and all kinds of things that honestly you do not want to miss. So don't leave just yet. I think you'll have a good time sticking around. Well, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.